movie notes on the Even Stevens movie, 2003 film, 19 August 2024 viewing. I got my task list done relatively early today. I was like, but not super early. So I was like, you know what? I'll watch it. It's 94 minutes, so an hour and 34 minutes. And I think it's hilarious, and I still think it's hilarious. So I went ahead and did it. I do actually have a Disney Channel original movie on DVD. I love this so much. I bought it on DVD. This is the 2005 DVD release. The movie came out in 2003 on the Disney Channel. And it was love at first viewing. And I did watch it on TV. I might have even been there for the premiere. Possibly. Okay. And yes, so it's a fiction film about a family, the Stevens family, that goes to an island for a vacation only to find out during the trip they have been filmed the entire time. So essentially they're made the butt of a bunch of jokes and a bunch of bad things happen, but it's all rigged against them. To make them the things to laugh at and make fun of and that kind of stuff. Yes, it is a white family. Like as of European descent family. As the ones being laughed at and made fun of on reality TV. And I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. This is one of my all-time favorites. I think I've brought that up before. And what do I have from this one? Should this be mandatory Leonhardi homeschooled curriculum material? Yes. If somebody comes selling, do you want to be on TV? Or do you want to go for a dream vacation through our company? And we're like, it's me and my Josh, or me and my Jacob, or me and Cristiano, or me and Dominique. And it's like the children of us being homeschooled by my dad and my mom. Or maybe, yeah, okay. Or maybe Grandma Connie and Aunt Danette help out too, or something. But mom and dad are the core teachers, and like Danette and Connie are elective teachers or something like that. So we just teach them to say no, right? To those kind of offers. And then I was also thinking, it was like a bunch of things go wrong. So I was like, okay, moving in with my Josh, what's something that could go wrong? So we get the pale yellow house for my parents, and they move in. And then after they move in, maybe Josh and I get our dream house, and Jacob buys the house next door. Or a house next door. And maybe my Aunt Annette, maybe her condominium floods, and so she's like, she just shows up at the doorstep of Dad and Mom's house, and like, she goes, can I move in with you? My place flooded. And then my grandma's house floods, and she goes to my mom and dad's house, Dad and Mom's house, and goes, my house flooded, can I move in with you? And then we're at my Josh and my house, and Jacob's house. They flood, and we come carrying little carriers with squirrels, and we come to the doorway and go, Dad and Mom, Mom and Dad, Mom and Dad, Dad and Mom, can we move in with you temporarily? Our house flooded. And so it's like, that'd be a pretty big one. Although if something like that actually did happen, we could hope like it would only be Josh in my house and not Jacob. So and maybe Grandma Connie and or Danette, if Dad and Mom and Dad didn't have space for them, maybe they could ask us if they wanted to live with us, that kind of thing. Yeah. But that was one that I thought of with this. I was like, yeah. For real though. Like something like that happening. It's like, sometimes those kind of things, if they reach bad enough levels, they become comedic, and there's like a rough intermediate zone where it's kind of like, yeah, I've been through that in my life, where sometimes it's like the easing into things are going to be bad, and there's a lot of like anticipation of, is it going to get better, or is it going to stay this bad, or is it going to get worse? And like if it gets really, really bad enough, then it's like, just stop, don't think of something worse and make sure it doesn't get there, right? And then, but there's like a in-between zone where it's like not in the intermediate, it's kind of like sustained bad, but not like sustained super bad, and it can be made into comedic, like if you can find the humor in the situation, it's good. Especially if it's abuse of authority, because then it's kind of pointing out, well, they forgot this, or they're abusing this, right? So there's kind of they're hired at a #1 institution and they don't even get blank, and there's a little bit of humor to it like that. How did they even get hired? Or maybe laughing hysterically. Anyway, my movie notes on the Even Stevens movie, 2003 film, 19 August 2024 viewing.